My people, when we think we are hearing all the gospels in the palace, we never hear anything. Oh. Yes, we never even hear any single thing at all because the only keeps coming in different ways. The only keeps coming in God in the most shocking ways at us, and then you'll be like, what exactly is happening? What exactly is happening? Because at the end of the day, you would discover that the honesty has the leverage to do whatsoever it is that he wants to do or he can do. Yes, he has the leverage. So right now, no waiting they make me speak all of this big grammar like so. Waiting they make me speak all of this grammar like so is the fact that my people, is the fact that right now, in the midst of this chaos, in the midst of this whole gbas that is happening, then you will discover that they only have spark rumor of traveling out on a vacation with olori naomi. My people, this one has typically remained who you want pain make e pain, who you want pain make e just pain. My people, oh, this one don't be small matter again. Yes, definitely it's no longer a small matter like something we were just bluntly looking at. Yes, don't be small matter again because in the midst of this whole thing, person go take understand say there are levels to these things. Yes, there are lots of levels to these things, and then these people will just be like, and they only this, they only that, they only that, and then the fact that they only does not even show concern and all of these things is the most interesting part of it. Yes, the fact that he behaves like nothing, absolutely nothing is happening is the most interesting, most interesting part of this thing. My people, at the end of this matter, all of try understand the perspective in which these women are speaking from, because being a woman, it's quite demanding. You would need care, you would need affection, you would need attention, you would need a lot of things to compensate the parts that you can't do them yourself. And that's this is the part that these women are lacking in their lives, that is making them endlessly come out to ask for. It's making them all the times come out to ask for. And in the midst of them asking for these things, it is more like they're asking too much. Yes, it might seem like they're asking too much because at most times women are, even if they have agreed bluntly that okay, I am okay with being a second wife, just know that women are some species of human beings that with time they begin to be so uncomfortable, so uncomfortable with the situation of things happening around them. Yes, they begin to be so unconvinced, uncomfortable, and then all of those things. But in the midst of it, or yourself, you go check him now. This man is a king. He's a custodian of the Yoruba culture. He has wives, and he has always tried to be there for them. Yes, Oni has always tried to be there for them. Okay, look at those days that Toby Phillips. Toby Phillips will always complain that, and you are not here for me. And I did not come into the palace to come and add to the number of your wives. I came in so that I will be married. I'm a married woman, and all of those things. And then the next thing we hear that Toby Phillips is on a vacation in Paris with the husband. They have gone there for their anniversary. The one is trying to make up for those lost times, those times that he could not be there for her. The only two is trying. Look at when Ashley came out to cry. Ashley bluntly came out to cry some time back that she got married. She did not come into the palace to come be one sort of an addition in the palace. Yes, she came out to say that. And with all of these things, you discover that only gets to respond, only gets to try to do something about it. Yes, he tries so hard to do something about it. And in the midst of this old shenanigans, this old bass of a thing, only deserves to be well. This man deserves to have a rest of mind. He deserves to have peace in his life. He deserves to, in fact, he deserves comfort. This man deserves everything the world can offer him. He deserves peace of mind, he deserves growth, he deserves that maximum quality of rest. He deserves it. But can he get this from his wives? Can he get this from the women he calls his wives? That is another thing that we are trying to understand here. Because my people, these women are now complaining though. They are now complaining because Oni is giving Naomi more preference. Let's not go talking about why the Oni is giving Naomi more preference. But in the midst of this whole thing, you will get to understand that there are levels to every single thing. There are levels to every single thing, because after all their fight, after every single thing they have done, after all the few they have put up, the Oni has gone ahead to discuss rumors of vacation with Olori Naomi. Whatsoever it is they are doing, it does not concern them. It does not concern him at all. In fact, it is none of his business. See, this man cannot die. Oh. This man cannot die because he embraced his culture. He became the king, the ruler of the Yoruba culture, and then all of a sudden, it became something like he married wives, and then he could not control those wives, and now the wives have killed him. No, that will not be heard. That will not even be heard of the Oni of Ife. So if this man have chose a path of happiness, then they should let him be. These women are beginning, Miriam just said that this man always chooses Naomi over them. And then now and again, the man have discussed rumors of his vacation with Olori Naomi have sparked on the internet, and it's beginning to be another thing for this woman again. Because at the end of the day, if this man pays attention to what these women are doing, then he would not live his life. That was why the Deji of Akure, you hear the statement he asked the Oni when they met. He was like, is it that you deliberately choose not to say anything, or you are paying a deaf ear to what these women are doing? Because you are in the palace with them. You are seeing it. Even if you are not seeing it, you are hearing it as the blogs are carrying it. And the fact that you get to say nothing about it, it is quite alarming. How do you do it? The only needs his sanity. He needs his mental health. He needs every of his thing intact. So he cannot keep on holding on to whatever it is that these women are doing. He cannot keep on living around it. That's just the truth. And today he has come out to go on a vacation with Olori Naomi in the midst of the chaos happening in the palace. It seems like they held a meeting, but the meeting could not resolve any single thing at all, because Olori Naomi taking charge in the palace have really, really vexed this woman. Right from Miriam's actions, Olori Aderonke's actions, and every single thing. It has been proven that these women are seriously not happy with the Oni and Olori Naomi.